hit that like or the dislike, and hit the subscribe button. Here, dingus. Easy. Water gets deep right there. Come here. What's up, gang? I'm out walking in the woods with the dingo, and we are in a really cold stream. As you can see, some icy stuff floating there. I'm trying to keep my feet dry and cross this creek. So I think I'm going to stepping stone on these things over to there. And I'm going to try to find a nice place to show you guys a little shelter building technique that's pretty quick and easy. So until then, I'll see you in a few. So here we are. I climbed the hill up from the creek down there where we were at. And the dingo has found a way up into those rocks. If you can see, maybe I can zoom in. A nice little mini canyon up in there. The dingo is sneezing her ass off over here for some reason. But on we go. And I will see you when I find a decent site to make our shelter. Up, gang. Me and the dingo have found a good site. I'm going to show you the trees. As you can see, this one is already dead and standing. I'm going to cut this guy down. It's about a little less than as thick as my wrist. This one here it's dead and standing also, and these large trees that have fallen here have hit it back in the day and fucked it all up. So I'll cut this one down. And then I saw one down here. I thought I need a third, and I thought I saw it down here. Ideally, because we got large trees laying on the ground here, this is a level spot I found. You can see my pack up there. This is where we'll make our build. But generally, as a rule, I will not build here because of these large trees laying on the ground. If they've fallen here before, and you can see them laying, there's a big one laying there, and they're littering the ground. So I would not build here. I would find a better open area, but I'm going to show you the technique to use to make a tripod shelter and make the lashing for your tripod shelter out of your cordage. I'll be using my Silky Gomboy pocket saw and one of my knives, the Slade knife from Knives by Hand, and some cordage I have brought with me. But yeah, I will be taking this tree. And where is that other one? I know I saw another one. Let's see. I'm not sure. Might have to find it. Is it this one? No. That one's not dead. I thought I saw another dead one somewhere, but there are plenty of dead ones up in there. So I will find them and get back with you and show you I'll show myself cutting down like one of them so you can see that. All right, gang. I've got two of my poles cut. and I'm going to cut the third out of that one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my knife to cut a notch in it, and then I'm going to cut with my saw to the back into that notch and fall it. Just like that, gang. All right. And there we have 3 poles cut to equal length. Now I'm going to stop and I'm going to illustrate lashing it. All right, gang, here we are. I've got a hunk of paracord. I'll be using that. I've got my 3 poles, the ends of them. We will be, let's see, how will it best show here? Flip them around here. And what I've done, I just made sure they are taller than me. And then I cut one, and then I cut the other ones to match it. What we're going to do here is get our end of our paracord, 550 cord, and we are going to tie basically a knot to anchor it with. We're just going to tie a knot to start us off with, and from the tip here I'm going to go back down about 6 inches, 8 inches or so, and then that's where I'm going to go and start lashing. So it'll be back here. Make sure that's in the, yeah, it's in there. I will take this and just tie a simple overhand knot, and then what I'm going to do is weave it over and under. Make sure I got this so you can see. Yeah, I think everybody can see. We're going to go over one, under one, under one, over one. We'll do that 6 times. And make that as tight as we can. So we got 3 passes here. We want 3 more. And basically what we got to do is save room to wrap the centers where these are crossing. So I think I'll stop at 4 passes here, because that'll be more than enough. And then what we will do is I'm going to wrap this cord around each of these 2 where they meet. So we'll go here and give it 3 wraps. 1. Actually, we'll do 4. 4 and 4 here. Here's 2. 3. 4. So there's our 4th. We're going to go over to this one and do the same thing. Give it 4 wraps. So. Hopefully I'm getting this. I'm not messing it up too bad. So there was 1. Here's 2. 3. And 4. And we will terminate it with a knot. Here, a half hitch. And like that. So here's what we have. This is how we have it lashed. I just call it a tripod lashing. I'm gonna pause it and try to get a good shot of me putting it up. There we have it, gang. We got a standing tripod. So then I'm going to stop it there and show you what else we're doing. All that haste is burning you up, kid. Keeps you warm. Gang, check out the progress. So I've been going at it for about an hour straight here. Dingo is enjoying the short. I took all the pieces that I chopped off and I put them down at the bottom because they were like cut at an angle with small branches, these little ones. I stuck them all down in the ground, all the way around. And I'm gonna throw leaves up onto those. So those are just to basically catch leaves. I'm gonna pile leaves up and I'm gonna throw my tarp around the top, and that should give me some water shelter, and that'll be it. So, gear, and there's, yeah, like I said, there's the dingo. So I'll get back to you when I got some leaves on. All right, you can see how it's shaping up now. I'm just going to continue putting leaves on it and piling up the wall. And that's going to continue around. And then from the leaves here up is going to be a tarp. I'll wrap it around and I'll show you that here in just a few. And here we can see it there's the debris I put, then on the tarp. The tarp wraps around. And then we got our little entrance here. And you can see the dingo has already made herself at home here. So that's how we do it, folks. That's how you make a quick improvised debris shelter using your tarp. It's a little floppy over here. I need to get a piece of cordage and tie it around and tighten it all up and cinch it all up at the top. But I would be able to build a small fire in there and spend the night if I needed to. So until next time, folks, it's the dingo and Doomber looking at the trees and signing off. Peace out.